Hey, this is Ross with my partner Bob. We have a show called Worldview Matters.
And Ross, as you know, we believe that everything in life is somehow related to how people view the world around them.
Our show is available on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. Also available on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, the 25th of March. I'm James Spann. Frigid spring weather, too cold for March. Many spots not getting out of the 30s today. That's about 35 degrees below average for this time of the year. Let's take a look at some of the Skycam shots. We'll start with the Trustful Skycam. The camera there showing only 42 at that site. That's above Chalkville Mountain Road. There's the Gadsden Skycam. 38 was the observation at the time that image was captured at 3 o'clock. And Cullman at 39 at that time. That image was grabbed. That's an overcast sky. In fact, there's the visible satellite view. You can see the clouds are pretty thick over the northern third of the state. And that's where temperatures have just gone nowhere today. And on top of that, underneath those clouds, we've seen a few light snow flurries. Big upper lows over West Virginia. Cold trough over the eastern United States, and notice that shortwave coming down the backside of the trough that will be rotating through North Alabama tonight. And more than likely, that will squeeze out some light snow or snow flurries, maybe as far south as Interstate 20. Nothing more than a novelty, but that's a reminder of just how cold it is. There's a look at the numbers, and keep in mind now, we ought to be at 70 on March the 25th. It's only 36 at Fort Payne, 34 degrees below average. Gadsden sitting at 41. The warm spots are way down south. We've got low 50s for Montgomery, Auburn, and Alexander City. Up on the watch warning map, the counties in light blue across the state, that's a freeze warning, and everybody goes below freezing. The Weather Service issues those once we get into spring for the growers. And we'll have a freeze tonight. We'll have a freeze tomorrow night, and some folks will probably see another freeze by early Thursday. And up to the north, snow continues from the Great Smokies up the mountains into West Virginia, Pennsylvania. But generally speaking, the snow there is beginning to wind down. This is the chance of getting more than 1 inch beginning at 7 o'clock this evening for the next 24 hours. And the higher numbers are over the mountains, the Appalachians, from, again, the Cumberland Plateau and the Great Smokies up into West Virginia. And the rain for the next 5 days, not showing very much. Basically nothing there, and this is valid through Saturday morning at 7 o'clock. Let's check the modeling here. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock local time tomorrow afternoon. Pretty good energy passing east of the state, and down below that, another windy, cold, nasty day. Temperatures probably not getting out of the 40s. The icy north wind will make it feel colder. We should start the day near freezing, around 30. Most models have us in the upper 40s, a northwest wind at 12 to 25 miles an hour, and the chance of a few snow flurries over the Tennessee Valley tomorrow morning. Yeah, gotta love a nice spring day, huh? This is Wednesday. It's going to be a cold morning. I think we'll be in the upper 20s. We start the warming process Wednesday afternoon. The high should be in the middle 50s. For Thursday, the warm-up continues, and again, early Thursday morning will be close to freezing. I think the colder valleys will see a freeze. We rise into the mid-60s Thursday afternoon. And Friday, again, mid-60s are likely. Rain breaks out west of the state over Arkansas, Oklahoma. And there's a look at Saturday as we kick off the weekend. We have a northwest flow aloft, a little energy west of the state. And down below that, there's rain west of Alabama, again out around the Arklatex. And you might consider a slight chance of a shower Saturday, but the moisture is going to be very limited, and I think most places will be dry on Saturday. Partly sunny with highs well up in the 60s, maybe flirting with 70 over West Alabama. We're trying to get back to where we ought to be. And then Easter Sunday, a cold front comes in with a chance of showers, maybe some thunder, Sunday afternoon or Sunday night. It does not look like a severe weather setup, and the rain probably not all that heavy, which we can be thankful for because often at the end of March you get severe weather with fronts like that. And then Monday of next week we get back into drier air, and this is not colder air as the pattern begins to flip. And there's a good chance Monday we finally get back above 70, and that'll feel awfully good as we start the month of April. Go out there a few more days. This is Friday, April 5th, and that looks pretty stormy. But, the GFS has been putting these things out there in the longer time frame, and quite frankly, they've not come to pass. We have a surface low that's over northwestern Arkansas with a lot of showers and storms over the state. That would be a severe weather look if that's right. And that's a big if, because this is out there in the land of voodoo. And then on the 10th of April, we got another cold front coming in, some pretty cold air north of that. So, as always, we have to watch systems carefully this time of the year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And don't forget, you can watch us on ABC 3340 News on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.